Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking with you about Adobe Premiere and all the things you can do with that. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to use the clips, and you can basically just take all these clips. I'm voicing over on a recording that I did earlier, so bear with me. So I just want to show you that you can take clips and put them in the little sidebar to the left over here. And everything can go in there. You can add them from a flash drive or anything like that. I kind of had a corrupted file here, so it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. So you can basically take these and double click them, and you can edit them and cut them off in certain areas that you want to shorten clips and to do certain things like that. You can select any different clip. For these, the file got a little corrupted, so it's just going to be all one clip. But if you wanted to, say, make the clip a certain length, like say I want to stop it right here, or move it along a little bit more, I can make an entrance point and an exit point. But what I would do is I would click I would move it to the certain point where I want it to be, and I would click the I button, and you see a little gray, see if I can get it here. You move a little gray, yeah, there you go. It moves a little gray line over the film, and then if you want to make an end point for that little clip to cut it, you press O, and it cuts the clip to where you have your little marker. And it's very useful. You can just, after you do that, you can just take the clip and drag it down into your file. I like to keep all the files on one line, just so I know where they are at all times. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is is how you can get the film to let's see what I'm doing here. I can just drag it down. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. You can just take the film that you edited and drag it down onto your timeline. So it's actually pretty easy to do. And if you see where I would just have my cursor, you can click down there and play through what you actually have, and it'll play straight through the recording. Another thing that I want to point out is down here, this is what I was talking about. I keep all my videos on video 1, and I have everything on that audio. The audio files are a little corrupted, so it's going to be hard. Some other things that you can do are you can buffer through the videos with this little, when you go to the uploaded files, you can buffer through them and scroll through. You can do that with the audio files too. Here you go. You can just pick a certain point and see everything that is in that clip. So it's pretty useful. You can see this clip's 19 seconds, and I think all of them are, because I messed up a little bit. I was kind of strained for time, so but as long as I get the knowledge out there, that's all that matters. And then with these audio files, basically what you can do is you can create little endpoints. You click on it, press hold command, and you can add a little dot down there at the bottom. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. But those audio recordings are basically, they're dubbed over the video recordings. Here you can see I can move the decibels up and down. It just goes, you just basically click and drag that, and you can see the decibel meter going up and down. I just like to keep it in the middle. Other thing you can do is the command. You click on it, hold command, and click, and you can basically control the volumes. It's almost like a fade or an intro to it, so it's very, very useful, and it can be used in many different areas. So you can see I just kind of move this around. So yeah, you can just kind of see what I do there for a second. So if you want to fade it in, say you have a transition in songs, you can fade it in, fade it out. See, I messed up there a little bit, but you can add as many points as you want. You can add as little as you want. To remove a point, you click on it and delete it. Literally just click and press delete. So there you go with that. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is transitions and everything like that. So you can see up at you can click over here to the left and it shows you a bunch of different transitions. I used I think it was crossfade. If you guys heard the housekeeping, I'm in a hotel right now, so I think it was like crossfade maybe. There's just a bunch of different ones you can do, and if you want to use them, you click on them and drag them over to the right. There's also video, and there's video adjustments you can do. You can add like a little some coolness to the frame, or you can heat it up, or make the colors a lot brighter, so it'll make it look a little bit different for what you're trying to do. Yeah, so basically you can just see everything. I'm just kind of wheeling through here, and you can look at all the different options that show up. Next thing I wanted to show you guys is how to make a title. As you can see here, I made a title for my video. I thought it'd be funny to make it about learning Spanish Volume 1, because it kind of looks like a Spanish video that you'd see in a high school Spanish textbook. Got a good laugh on that in class. But what you want to do is you go up to title, new title, and you click. You can click. I clicked the first one, and then after that, I mean, you can do whatever settings you want. I selected a name for the title at the bottom instead of title 2. I think that's what it says on there. It's title 2. I just put Learning Spanish Volume 1 and then edited the font size, and it made it bigger. Just like video recordings, your title is going to go in this left box over here, and you basically just click it and drag it over to where you want it to go, and you can fade it in and fade it out. I see I put it on top of the video, so it's going to overlap the video and overlay it, and it's not just going to cut out the entire clip that I had edited. So that is how you make a title. Hope you guys learned a lot. Sorry, I've been voicing over this. So, alright, till next week.